Following a week off for finishing top of the ladder, Bayswater City hosted Floreat Athena, fresh from their victory over Sorrento in the major semi-final at Frank Drago Reserve. Bayswater, in their familiar blue and black strip, suffered a blow before the game, losing striker Gustavo Cataccioni to injury, but was soon on the attack when a crossfield pass picked out Patrick Quinn, who despite a shove pulled the ball back to Paul McCarthy, but he pushed his effort wide. Soon after, John Kearney's pass was cut out and Floreat pounced. Heaney laid the ball to Benny Cavallo, who held off two defenders before forcing Papalier to pull off a fingertip save. Cavallo then skipped past Kearney on the right. He pulled the ball back and looked to pick out Heaney, but Gooding intercepted, only to nod the ball into the danger area. Cisse failed to clear and Floreat appealed for a penalty as John Brooks went to ground, but their appeals were in vain. Bayswater then squandered an opportunity to take the lead. McCarthy and Gooding combined before sending Quinn down the right. His cross picked out Jukera, but with the goal at his mercy, he somehow lifted his shot over the bar. In the dying minutes of the first half, another long ball picked out Cisse for Bayswater, who went past Smith and then went to ground following a challenge from Franz. But again, no penalty was awarded. Floreat was soon on the attack in the second half, and Mikey Roberts just failed to connect with Cavallo's first-time cross. Bayswater looked to catch Floreat on the break, but on this occasion the cross was overhit, and when the ball was played back to Jukera, his effort failed to dip and went harmlessly over the crossbar. Just after the hour, Gooding tried to launch an attack for Bayswater, but it was brought to an abrupt end by a clumsy challenge from Bobby Wilson on McCarthy. Up stepped the league's leading scorer, Gustavo Giron Maralunda. He lifted the ball over the wall, over Brad Effie and into the back of the net, and brought the Bayswater fans to their feet. Another superbly taken free kick by the Colombian marksman, and another quality finish for his showreel. Minutes later, Wilson tried to play the ball out of defence for Floreat. He fed Sperling, who telegraphed his pass to Jack Allen, and Jukera pounced. He burst forward and looked to set up Giron Maralunda at the back post, when a shot might have been a better option. Next, it was Kearney to set up Giron Maralunda at the back post, but unfortunately for Bayswater, his volley sailed just wide of the post. Jukera was then tripped on halfway, but he got to his feet and fed Giron Maralunda. He did well to keep possession after feeding Jukera wide on the left, but his chip forward was easily cleared by the Floreat defence. In the 75th minute, Floreat won a free kick, which was floated into the box, and Bobby Wilson went to ground following an ill-timed challenge from Andy Reali, and Floreat had a penalty. Up stepped Mark Pritchard, who sent Papalier the wrong way and emphatically pulled Floreat level. There can be no complaints from Bayswater, as Reali's clumsy challenge impeded Wilson, even if he did exaggerate its impact. Buoyed by their goal, Floreat went in search of a second. John Brooks burst over halfway and then turned the Bayswater defence with his pass to Cavallo, who, running away from goal, hit a left-foot shot that left Papalier a mere spectator. Floreat had the lead. A fantastic goal from Benny Cavallo, holding off Reali, making space for the shot and staying balanced and shooting across his body into the right-hand corner of the net. In injury time, Cavallo burst forward again for Floreat. He fed Heaney, whose initial shot was blocked by Papalier, but Heaney was first to the rebound and calmly passed the ball into the net for a third and a sealer for Floreat. Papalia should have held Heaney's initial shot, but instead he parried it back to the striker, who said thank you very much and side-footed Floreat Athena into the grand final. Not long after, the final whistle sounded and Chris Barbas had led Floreat Athena into the grand final for the first time since 2008. And Bayswater City will have to beat Sorrento for their chance of revenge.
Chris, real arm wrestle of the first half, and fantastic free kick by Gustavo Mirolanda to take Bayswater 1-0 up. What were you thinking at that stage of the game?
Look, we discussed it at half-time. We said if we go a goal down, not to panic and just keep to our game plan and make sure that we can follow it out right through to the very end, regardless whether we went down 1 goal or 2. So I'm really proud of the guys that they did that.
Really stuck at it, and yeah, sort of a flurry for the last 10 minutes. What broke open the game, do you think?
Oh, look, obviously, you know, the penalty obviously gave us that momentum and that spirit that we could go on and win the game. And the boys believed in themselves. It's been a fantastic preparation, and the spirit before the warm-up was tremendous. You knew there was a good feeling about the boys today, and congratulations to them.